Hello, I'm Demented Mallard and this is AimLab. This is a program that can help you get better at aiming in many first-person shooters, and it's currently free on Steam. I don't know if that's going to change at any point. I believe this is a research project or something along those lines by neuroscientists. I'm not sure if I said that correctly. They do have a website. I'll leave a link to it in the description. But let's get back to this. This is what you'll get when you launch this game. Let's call it a game. You've got your basic training stuff here. You've also got your data profile, how many days you've been on, and it gives you basically a rating on how well you're doing. And it sort of keeps up with you. It's an AI based thing. Again, more details on their own website. I'm terrible at paraphrasing this stuff. So we'll start with the settings. It's basically got settings for many games. I've got it set for Rainbow Six Siege and what my settings are in that game. So take from that what you will. You've got your graphics settings. I do believe this runs on Unity, so you've got your Unity graphics presets here. You can disable or enable your weapon model and many other things. I've got it disabled because I do believe it covers a lot of the screen, and that's something they might have to change. You got your basic audio, your crosshair customization, your alpha, things like that. You can change your color, different things about the crosshair. I've got it set to this, comfortable and not too intrusive. Key bindings and some options for the targets for your basic training and assessment modes. You can set custom modes, which you can customize basically many different things about it. I usually customize the length and some of the target durations to have a little bit less time for me to react, try and improve my reaction times basically. So let's go through some of the basic challenges. You've got your flicking, tracking, speed, precision, cognition, and perception tabs, and they've got a few challenges under them which basically help you do many different things. So for flicking, you've got spider shot, reflex shot, micro shot, which is basically small spread, multi-shot, which is, well, basically what it says on screen there. It's got a little preview video and everything. It's got 3 different maps: facility, grey box, which I primarily use, and countryside, but it's kind of more difficult to see stuff there. Then you've got different types of weapons, but I usually just stick with a 9mm because it's the simplest and you don't really have to reload or anything like that, so magazine size or anything along those lines won't affect the gameplay. So let's get into some of the challenges. So if you're going for flicking, spider shot will probably help you the most at the beginning, but you can expand into multi-shot, micro shot if you're struggling to hit stuff in the middle of the screen around the crosshair, multi-shot for just your basic tracking, and reflex shot just reacting to randomly spawning targets. So let's jump into a spider shot real quick, and while it's loading up I'm just gonna mention why I'm making this video. So I don't think this game's being covered that well on YouTube, and I do believe it deserves some attention because in my opinion it's a really great tool. So, as you can see, I'm not that good. Alright, so after you've done a challenge, it's gonna spit out some statistics, your score, reaction times, things like that. Things you might need to improve on. For example, me, I'm pretty crap at reaction times. Then it kind of estimates what you're weakest at. So if, say, on your targets on your left are a little bit harder to hit, it's gonna detect that. It's gonna learn and sort of adjust for that. So in your advanced, you can see basically what you've been up to over however many games you've played of that game type. So your accuracy, reaction time, and your basic score, which doesn't really matter too much. Then you've got some more stats at the bottom. Your misses, hits, targets that have been spawned, and your no respawns. Then you've got your accuracy map, which basically details where your aim is best. Kind of take it on average for that. Reaction time map, and it gives you your lowest reaction time to your longest. So mine was about 2.5 seconds, I believe that is. I might be wrong though. So that's just one of many challenges for this game. And let's have a look at custom. So you can do some custom weapons as well. I'm not really into doing anything with this. So you can pretty much mess around with whatever. So you can like sort of go a bit gangster style there. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with this because I don't really care. I just use the default 9mm. There we go. I accidentally went to desktop. Tasks. So for custom tasks, there's kind of a limited amount of things you can do. I would like there to be a customizable multi-shot mode, but that's just me. And then you've got saved tasks, which basically are things you've set up yourself. So you can change your time, size mode for your targets, speed. I've got it usually set to variable. You can set it to AI. It's going to learn from how well you're doing and kind of try and push you along. I've just got it set to random because you never know. Then you get your target color. That's what I was talking about before. For your training and assessment mode, you're gonna have your fixed color from your settings, but here you can change it. Then you can change your target size, duration minimum, and your target duration maximum. Target distance, I usually just leave it at default, and that's pretty much just about it. If you want a one shot, you can give the targets 1 health, or you can give them 10 health. Really up to you. If you want to like double tap the targets or something like that. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. I do believe that this game has some things it still needs to improve on, but it's much better than it was when I first got into it. And I didn't play it for a long time because it was a bit laggy back then, and yeah, that kind of bothered me a little. But I did get back into it once it got a few updates, and it's pretty stable now, really. So that'll be it for the video. I'm doing basically a daily series where I just put up videos roughly 10 minutes in length, just set to some music in the background, with me just doing a few of the challenges or some of the custom ones. So if you're interested in that, you can subscribe and do whatever, really. Bye.